From breaking barriers to making history, Kamala Harris stands as a pioneer in American politics.
And this election is not just a choice between Donald Trump and me.
As the first woman and the first Black and South Asian person to serve as Vice President of the United States, her journey is defined by determination, resilience, and groundbreaking achievements. Harris's career has been marked by fierce advocacy, dedication to justice, and amplifying voices often left unheard.
Because right now, each of us has an opportunity to make a difference.
Despite her remarkable tenure, her recent loss to Donald Trump in the presidential race adds another chapter to her legacy, one of relentless pursuit and unwavering commitment in the face of challenges. Join me as we explore how this powerhouse leader rose to become one of the most influential figures in modern American political history, embodying resilience, ambition, and hope for future generations. Kamala Harris, born on October 20th, 1964, has forged an impressive and trailblazing path in American politics and law. Serving as the 49th Vice President of the United States since 2021, she has made history as the first woman and the first individual of African American and Asian American heritage to hold this office. A member of the Democratic Party, Harris became the party's 2024 presidential candidate after President Joe Biden chose not to seek another term. Despite a robust campaign alongside her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, she was ultimately defeated by her Republican opponent, Donald Trump. Harris's roots trace back to Oakland, California, where her journey began. She earned her undergraduate degree from Howard University and her law degree from the University of California, Hastings College of the Law. Starting her legal career in the Alameda County District Attorney's Office, she soon advanced to become San Francisco's District Attorney, then made history as California's first female, African American, and Asian American Attorney General. Elected to the U.S. Senate in 2016, Harris gained nationwide attention for her progressive views on critical issues, including gun control, immigration reform, healthcare, and tax policy, as well as for her incisive questioning during Senate hearings. Harris initially ran for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination, but withdrew before the primary elections. Subsequently, Joe Biden selected her as his vice presidential running mate, and they triumphed over the Trump-Pence ticket in the 2020 election. Throughout her tenure as vice president, Harris was notable for casting tie-breaking votes in the Senate, enabling the passage of key legislation such as the American Rescue Plan Act and the Inflation Reduction Act. During the 1990s, Kamala Harris was in a relationship with Willie Brown, who served as Speaker of the California Assembly from 1980 to 1995 and later as Mayor of San Francisco from 1996 to 2004. In 2001, she briefly dated talk show host Montel Williams. Harris met her future husband, attorney Doug Emhoff, on a blind date arranged by a mutual friend in 2013. Emhoff, who comes from a Jewish background, was an entertainment lawyer and a partner in charge at Venable LLP's Los Angeles office. The couple married on August 22, 2014, in Santa Barbara, California. Harris is also a stepmother to Emhoff's two children, Cole and Ella, from his previous marriage to film producer Kirsten Emhoff. By August 2024, Harris and Emhoff had an estimated net worth of $8 million. Harris is a practicing Baptist and a member of the Third Baptist Church of San Francisco, which is part of the American Baptist Churches USA. She also belongs to the Links, an exclusive social and service organization for influential Black American women. Additionally, she is a gun owner. Her sister, Maya Harris, is a lawyer and a political analyst for MSNBC, while her brother-in-law, Tony West, serves as the general counsel for Uber and was previously a senior official at the U.S. Department of Justice. Harris's niece, Mina, is the founder of the Phenomenal Women Action Campaign and formerly led strategy and leadership at Uber. Besides English, Harris is also fluent in Tamil. About Kamala Harris's journey to political prowess and historic achievements. Kamala Harris's legal career began in 1990 when she started as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, California. Her skill and dedication quickly earned her recognition as a promising prosecutor. In 1994, her then partner, California Assembly Speaker Willie Brown, appointed her to significant state commissions, providing her with valuable experience in public service and insight into California's legal system. By 1998, Harris made a strategic career move to the San Francisco District Attorney's Office, serving as an assistant district attorney under Terrence Hallinan. She soon led the career criminal division, handling high-stakes cases involving homicide, robbery, and sexual assault, particularly under California's three-strikes law. In 2000, Harris transitioned to San Francisco City Hall, taking charge of the Family and Children's Services Division, where she represented cases related to child abuse and neglect. Her work in this role solidified her reputation and set the stage for her future political aspirations, earning the endorsement of City Attorney Louise Wren for her run for district attorney. These foundational experiences established Harris as a formidable prosecutor and laid the groundwork for her ascent to higher leadership roles in California and beyond. In 2002, Harris launched a daring campaign for the position of District Attorney of San Francisco, positioning herself as a progressive alternative to her former superior, Terrence Hallinan, and critiquing his tenure. Her campaign resonated with voters, leading to a decisive victory with 56% of the vote and making her the first person of color to hold the office in San Francisco. Her effective leadership secured her re-election, running unopposed for a second term in 2007. Upon taking office, Kamala Harris quickly made her presence felt by resolving 27 out of 74 backlog homicide cases within her first 6 months, demonstrating her dedication to addressing serious crimes. She also took a strong stance on gun-related offenses, advocating for higher bail to prevent repeat offenses and working to close legal loopholes. Her proactive approach earned widespread recognition from law enforcement, positioning her as a reform-driven leader committed to enhancing public safety and justice in San Francisco. In 2010, Harris made history by becoming California's Attorney General, marking a trailblazing achievement as the first woman, African American, and South Asian American to hold the role. Supported by influential Democrats like Nancy Pelosi and Dianne Feinstein, Harris focused her tenure on consumer protection, criminal justice reform, and privacy rights. She secured major settlements from companies like Quest Diagnostics and J.P. Morgan Chase, recovering billions for Californians. Her efforts also led to the implementation of the Homeowner Bill of Rights, aimed at curbing aggressive foreclosure practices during the housing crisis. Harris prioritized privacy protections by creating the Privacy Enforcement and Protection Unit and partnering with tech companies to improve data transparency. In criminal justice, she advanced initiatives like the Division of Recidivism Reduction and Reentry and Back on Track LA, which helped nonviolent offenders reintegrate into society. Despite facing criticism over her positions on prison labor and wrongful convictions, she remained steadfast in championing progressive causes, including the ban on the gay panic defense. In January 2015, after Senator Barbara Boxer announced she would not seek re-election, Harris declared her candidacy for the open Senate seat. She quickly emerged as a frontrunner and won the November 2016 election with more than 60% of the vote, sweeping nearly every county in California. Following her victory, Harris vowed to protect immigrants from the Trump administration's policies and completed her tenure as Attorney General at the end of the year. Her election made her the second black woman and the first South Asian American to serve in the U.S. Senate. Kamala Harris was widely regarded as a leading contender for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination. However, on December 3, 2019, she announced her withdrawal from the race, citing financial challenges. In March 2020, she threw her support behind Joe Biden, endorsing him for president. As the 2024 presidential election approached, Harris participated in a highly watched debate with Donald Trump on September 10th, where she was reported to have performed strongly. On October 30th, she gave a powerful closing argument speech at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C., outlining her campaign's vision. Despite her vigorous efforts, Harris was ultimately defeated by Trump, who secured re-election as president. As she continues to navigate the complexities of leadership, Harris remains an emblem of resilience, ambition, and hope for generations to come.
Hey,